Hello everybody, if you're here, welcome to my new channel. I wanted as a first video to share with you the starter base design that I used to build the Hell Maw. I used it as a starter, but I think you can also use it as a side base or anything you feel like it, as a starter also obviously. It doesn't require any BP. And yeah, let's go for the tour. So this is basically the daughter of the, as I called it, the mini map, because it's the daughter of the Hell Maw and the mini fort. It's basically the inside loot room of the Hell Maw with the mini fort shooting floor. So you see here that you have the windows here to defend yourself. You can use the window setup that you like. You have a box to throw some stuff. If people ask you for a chat, you can just throw all your valuables and go out. You can also put the box here. And that's it for the shooting floor. So let's go check the inside. Inside you have 3 furnaces. You have the barbecue, the workbench, the TC that is still accessible. You can put window bars that you can remove and put reinforced glass. You have the loot room of the Hell Maw. And that's pretty much it. Here you are. You have a reliable base that you can... Oh, okay. Right. Here we are. I have access to it. You have a reliable base that is pretty solid, and the upkeep is pretty low. Here you are. It works well since it's not just a starter. It's meant to, as I used it at first, it was meant to evolve to the Hell Maw. You can like spend resources in it. It's not a problem. Put shotguns and everything. So let's go for the build. Let's build a second one. You might have some problems at first to jump, but you get used to it. For me, I can do it really easily. So now let's go for the build. First, choose a spot, of course, and you might want to build it really fast. So what I like about this design is that you start by putting yourself inside walls. Of course, you can you can verify the pattern before building by throwing only twig foundations for the full Hell Maw. So just find the spot, start by a circle, then put on the walls, and this can be done even if you're in a hostile area. So you might start by wood. I generally choose to start by walling off myself, since the foundations are hard to shoot and it will let me time to make them wood. And here you're partially safe. It might take time for someone who wants to attack you to find a ladder or a way to get in, and generally they abandon. At first when I built it, they abandoned once I got the wall. Once I got the... not the walls. Yeah, they abandoned once I got the walls. I didn't even finish the rest and they already left. And they were like shooting at me every time I tried. I tried like 3 times before getting it. And I was able to build it with people shooting at me. Here you are. Then through some metal door here. And here you are. At this stage you're already safe. So now you will need a wall to guide you. You're gonna place a TC. I do recommend that you... Oh, I don't have the TC yet. Wait. Here it is. here you are. You can also out of the TC room like this to make it even safer. And here you are. At this stage, the next step for you is maybe to, I mean, you can also put a wooden door here. Obviously, I just put it because it's a habit. But obviously, at first, put a wooden door. Let's put it first to not confuse the viewers. Here we are. Then to have your first airlock, the next step for me is the airlock, to be sure you're really safe. I recommend that you build 2 of these, a double door. It's really important that this part is a double door. You don't care about what you put here. I like to put a double door because it's easier to walk around if you put a double door, but you can put whatever you want. So let's go. Where is the wooden door? Here you are. Then you can put on the windows, the window bars. And here you are. At this stage, here is your upkeep, which is really easy to get at early wipe. Let's go check. And now here what you get. Then for me the next step is, if you happen to find a lot of wood easily, you can obviously finish the honeycomb from the honeycomb. You can finish the shooting floor from now. And it's really important that the up area stays wooden, because we're gonna use a selective decay to actually get rid of the windows. So let's put some door. And here we are. At this stage you have, oh wait, I still need to put some window bars. At this stage you already have a shooting floor to defend yourself. There is only one dead angle where you can shoot the people, but you actually can still manage to take some shots. At this stage, that's your upkeep. So next step for me is to make it stone, obviously. Just to show you that it's possible to make everything stone, even around the TC. Here you are. Of course, now that you're already safe, you start by making the foundation stone, then the rest, because if the wall is put on top of a wooden foundation, breaking the foundation will break the wall. So you want always to start by the foundation. It should always be at least as high level of protection as the wall, as high tier as the wall. Oh, I forgot this. But actually I can access it from top. So here you are. And actually, close it. Now you can change your window, your door, make it stone, not metal. Damn, I'm tired today. Here you are. Here you have a middle door. And now I think yeah, of course you have also to upgrade the roof into stone. This stone, yeah. And here you have fully protected. You can also make put window bars for the TC to make it immutable somehow. You can also put reinforced glass. You just take it every day. I just used to remove it, put the reinforced glass once I logged out, and once I come back I just take these off and put the reinforced glass, the window bars instead. Of course you need to repair it a bit, and here you are. Now you have a stone secured area. The cost is now 500 stone and 200 wood, which is really low. Of course, don't forget to put your access triangle. I suggest that you make it wood, so that people who just want to keep you from putting your base here can break it easily. It happened to me that my neighbor didn't wanted me to put my base here, and he was always breaking the twig. So you can just make it wood, but not stone. I do not recommend that you make it stone. Keep it wood, and here you are. You can climb it. Now you can already shoot. Then you're gonna need some boxes, of course. Okay, so it is low. You can start by putting the boxes here already, or since you are the unbuilt, I mean at the end you're gonna have the Hell Maw, and this is gonna be basically the loot room of it. I recommend, before closing up the room, the loot room, put as much carpets as you want. Here I can put 10 because I'm in a building server, but it might not be the case. When I was playing I was able to put only 5, so put as much as you can, because it will keep the shotgun flying, as Evil Wurst said. Here you are. You might sometimes have problems putting the boxes, but it might be just because there is too much carpets. In this case, here I was able to put it. Of course, before putting the second one, just go close the... Wait, I think here. Just go and put your passwords. It might be problematic sometimes, but here you see that I'm able to nearly do it. Wait. Oh, here I'm actually accessing it, you see? That's my trick. Then put the second one, of course. This one will be more accessible, and let's move the code lock on the good side. This one is easier to access, and you see that I can lock it and unlock it. So that's the first loot room. You can also put the second shotgun here, like this, maybe a bit higher, I don't know, depends on if you want the shotgun or not. You may at first not have the shotgun traps, so I used to just put wooden foundations, because you see that to put the second one, it's easier to have no foundation and to put it from top. Why can't I? Okay. Just let me remove this. And verify, take off your carpets to reuse them, and verify that you can access the loot rooms before making the boxes and the shotguns, before making the boxes, before closing everything. So here you see that I can access this one, but will I access the second one? If not, just make it a bit closer. No, I can't. Okay, I put it too far, I think. In this case, just make it a bit closer so that you, right. Here, I got access to it. So you see that you can actually do it. It's not a problem. If you have only 2 shotguns, so start by placing them like this. Of course, you're not gonna be able to place 500 shells. Wait. Damn. Okay, really? I can't? What's happening? Here we are. Of course, you can't have 500. That's a build server. Remember it. Then you're gonna place the secondary one, the second floor, the loot room. Put a triangle to help yourself, to help you. Same. Put the carpets as much as you can. You see here I managed only to put 8. This time we're not gonna put it too far. And then put the code lock in the good direction. Damn, I can't put it anymore. What's happening? Here we are. Place it as far back as possible. You can of course put the working and lootable loot room of the time, because they generally patch it. I think this one was patched, but it's still working because it shoots at you once you jump inside. But they might also, I don't know, there might be a better way to put a loot room. So here you can use my stack. Here you can use the same technique I used. It might be a bit difficult at first, but here you see. Once you know how to do it, it just goes easily. Here, you throw the second one. You see that I can still access the code lock. Take away the carpets, put the second shotgun. And here, if you want to play with the angle, just move yourself a bit that way. You can of course stand up, and the more you go in the side, the higher it will be. The higher looking it will be. But anyway, it's when it's far, when it's high, either the guy is standing or the raider is standing, or he's falling because he's jumping. So even if it looks a bit down, it's not a problem. And here you are. You can take this off, and yet you can build. Okay, I can't close it. The shotgun might be too close. So since this is my first video, sorry if the quality is not great, if I take time to build, but you can just skip the part that don't interest you. I'm not used yet to the tool. I don't know what software I'm gonna use yet, so just be indulgent with me. So let's see if okay, now it works. I should have left the triangle. So here you see I can still access everything. Okay, you see boxes, can access. Okay, here I think you get it, that you can access the shotgun you want, even if I don't verify it now. But always before closing it, verify that put something in one shotgun. Oh wait, put something in one of the shotguns, like few ammo, and verify that you can access them separately, because sometimes you might have access only to one of them, and a shotgun without ammo inside is useless. So now we can close this, and here we are. You have the loot room. Of course, I think you might have the furnaces before the shotgun traps, so you might already have had the furnaces here. if you already put them and can't access anymore to the I mean, if you have problems to place the boxes or anything, or the triangle, you can just remove them, remove the sleeping bag, and you're good. So now let's craft a sleeping bag. It might be in items. Wait, what? Okay, let me just bring a sleeping bag from the menu. Here it is. And you can I just came here and placed it. If you want to rotate something, just push R. It's the default key, but if you didn't change it, it might still be R in your keyboard. So now you can place the workbench in a way that it makes it hard to access to the TC. It's like an extra protection to make it unlootable. You can put it on the side also if you feel more comfortable like that. Here, like this. If you want to put it deep, you can also, because I mean nobody can jump from here except like trying to get the bags. But just make sure that it disturbs enough, and make it like, I don't like to put it too close to the wall. I prefer to put it a bit closer, like here, to make some more distances to the statue once they break the TC, and therefore they have to break this. And you're also supposed to have an armor door if you're not online. And what else? Now we just have to throw this, and here we are. And here we are. You have everything. If you want some more items like boxes or anything, you can still try to use that space, like move the barbecue or something, and try to find some better adjustment. I don't know if you can say that in English, but try to find some better item placement. If you need a repair bench or a research table, what you can do is put it in the shooting floor, or putting down if you manage to do it, if you find some way to do it. Maybe have less furnaces. But anyway, you can just come here, make sure that there is no one around to shoot at you. You can just put it here, put your thing inside, repair it. That's why I think it's like useful to have window, how to call them in English, wait, let me find it. These, if you can, I don't know if you can actually put a code lock on them. I think you can. Right, let me check. Oh, you can't. But let me go outside and see if I can. And once you finished using it, of course you take it back. Let me go check this. So can I put the code lock? I remember I once somehow seen something with the code lock, but maybe it was not a vanilla server and a modded one or something. But you can have window shutters. You can like just verify around that there is no one that's gonna kill you at that moment and try to steal all your scrap metal. So same for the research table. Where is it? Did I actually? Okay, I made one. Same for the research table. You can place it here in the roof. You can also make it far enough from the window. And if you really want to be safe, you can take away the window bar and put reinforced glass window once you get it. And here you are. Now you have the starter that we have made the tour of. You see. So for me now, next steps are to add some honeycombs. The strategy I recommend, I'm gonna go out of the fly mode. The strategy I recommend is to not reinforce the TC area first and start by what's around to confuse the raiders, not letting them know where the TC is actually. So here you are. Of course, since you're gonna not have access to this anymore, I recommend that you upgrade it right now. And here you are. Because and I recommend that you don't let people seeing what you're doing. Like you really, like I did right now, upgrade the. I might put some extra triangle here. Start by upgrade it and build the twig foundation right after. You can also, if you need to, just use twig to get there. Here you are. Wait, why can't I build? Oh, okay. So here you are. So make it metal. Know where you're going. In my case, let's say we're gonna stay at metal. So make the walls metal before putting and put the honeycomb right after it, so that the raiders don't see what level are the walls. Here you are. For the closed bars, for the part where you don't have a window, you have a choice. You either build a honeycomb to the top, or you don't build at all. And the reason is, I'm gonna show it to you right now, is that you actually can be trolling. If someone managed to jump in, he can be like just trolling you. You see, as I'm doing. And you can have like people jumping around, trying to kill you or something, and then hiding here. It happened to me. There was like a naked with a spear jumping around. Sometimes it was even someone attacking me. It wasn't even a naked. And once I was aiming at him, I was like running all around. And once I was aiming at him, he just was hiding here. So either you build nothing, because you actually, once you get inside, you have the loot room that are protected. So either you build nothing, either you build a full honeycomb here. But we're gonna close it anyway, because I'm gonna show you how then to go for the Hell Maw. I mean, I'm not gonna end up at the Hell Maw, but I'm gonna show you at least the main steps I used. So now here you can make this metal. I personally like to make the TC fully HQ. So this stage. Oh damn! I didn't put it. I forgot. You see here that no matter what, you're still having access to your roof without putting twigs or anything to your area to honeycomb. Without building twigs or anything. You just have to get used to the jumpings and everything. Here you are. So from this stage you're already having a honeycombed starter or side base. Once you have honeycombed, it makes sense to... Oh, come on. Here we are. It makes sense to make this metal. to have the same level of protection from everywhere, and to maybe put a garage door here. So let's take this off. Wait, I don't have one in my inventory. So here you are, and it makes sense to make this. Wait, did I make it actually stone? Oh, I forgot. It's really important that the window frame goes stone, because I mean they can just break everything. At this stage, I recommend that you go for this as HQ. So see that you can still have access to it. And as I did earlier, once you get rid of this to go for the Hell Maw, you can access to the foundation. And if you want, you can also access it from the outside. So see, just make sure that you're not mistaking the triangle, you're not taking another one. So here in my case, this one is the TC one. Since we're not yet putting the honeycomb, we're not going to do it now, but you see the principle. Here is the one behind this, so I would have to break this if I wanted to. Oh, come on. There you are. So if you want to upgrade the foundation, obviously it's possible from here. So now you're at a point where you will go for the this is actually a base that you can already use as a side base. You can break this triangle and make it HQ like this. Here you are. Of course, you're gonna need to honeycomb the most important part. In this case, I did it at the end to fool the raiders and pretend this wasn't important, and that's why I didn't honeycomb it. Here you are. And here you can obviously take this off. Here you are. You put your jumping platform always, or at this stage you might already have ladders, so you can just put one, and or you can add a triangle here, a wooden one, to jump if the terrain does not allow you to jump on top of that triangle. At this stage I'm gonna show you the did I upgrade it? Yeah, at this stage that's what you're using as resources. If you want to trap the entrance, now I would recommend that you build your honeycombing here. If that's only if you want to keep it only if you want to keep it as a side base. So you're basically actually that's useless. That's really useless actually. For me, a good position if you want to add some extra shotguns and you're making it just a side base, or you just want to be safer at first, you can throw shotguns here, hide them as much as possible, as deeply, not like me, but you can hide them deeply, so that once the raider comes, he jumps in, he might have difficulties to see them if they are deep, and once he jumps, he just gets killed. And here you are. Here you have a reinforced side base. Now the next step is to go for the Hell Maw, and I'm gonna show you how I did. I actually built this first level of honeycomb. I did all the next part now in a row. I actually didn't really, but I recommend that you do it in a row. You can build it partially, but it's like I don't know. It's easy to build it in a row. You can like start by putting this, but if you build it like step by step, it will confuse you a bit. You'll not necessarily know where to put your boxes and everything. Here you can, of course, you can do it without flying. So next step, I recommend that you put the triangle floors like this. Of course, before choosing a triangle for the TC, look around you. Here it's not a problem because the area is flat enough, but choose where you're gonna put your entrance and place your TC according to that. For me, since the TC is here, I want the doors to be as far as possible, so I can put, for example, one entrance here and the other entrance in the other side, like here, or was it here? Somewhere here. So choose your TC wisely, your position, and then everything should be really easy to do. Oh, I hate when that happens, when you get stuck like that. So that's the next step. The goal here is to close the wooden part, to put all walls all around it. So here we are. We say that we wanted the entrance to be somewhere here. Wait, use the TC. I would want one entrance here, for example, and the other one, let's say here, or here. Now you build the rest of your base. You put the roof. I hope the video will not be too long. I don't know if I will have time to do the montage, and I don't want to do it. I don't even know if I will do it at all. I think I'm gonna put the video... I'm gonna just put the video like that, and ask you guys to just skip the part that don't interest you. Where am I? So here you are. I mean, you're not obliged to put the wooden part inside. You can just remove it and build the inside core straight away. So here you are. Of course, put your doors with the airlock and everything. And you can just put a ladder here, which is actually what I used. At this stage you have something that looks like that. Or inside, of course. And now what you can do is use the selective decay. You come to the TC and you remove all the wood. Of course, if you know that you're going for the Hell Maw, and you know that this is gonna be a metal part, just make sure to make it metal before sealing it off, which I didn't do here because I was more of a general building, and I know that I can fly through, so it's not a problem, which you obviously can do in a vanilla server. Okay, let's get rid of this. Here you are. What did I build? What did I break? Oh, not a problem. It's gonna be removed anyway. So here you are. I don't know why this server is really buggy right now. What's happening? Here. So I think you get it. Just do your things. Okay, I think you get it. You just need to make everything metal before closing up. Don't make this mistake when you're in a vanilla server. Right now I don't want to break everything just to show you, but you understand me, I guess. Here we are. Does it work for the other one? Since I'm inside, it doesn't want to upgrade it. Come on. Okay, it's not really important. So just know that at this stage we're gonna use the and I forgot. Put the roofs first. You can actually, you might not know it, but you can actually, that server is lagging like hell. You can actually put the roofs from here. The only difficult one might be this one, but you can still blindly put it like that, since you're not seeing through wood. Then use some ladders or whatever, or some twig to get up. Upgrade this to stone. And I don't remember if when I played yeah, actually I think the roof we're standing when the wooden windows fall. So now use the selective decay. It will get you rid of this by just removing all the wood. It will take like 1 day or maybe more for the center part. And here, that's why I say that you should not put anything in stone here in the shooting area, because you want them to get removed here. And you can do all of this with keeping the safety of an enclosed base, and you see that you still have even the roof. And from here, I think I don't need to explain you anything anymore. I think you got it. Okay, that's also need to be removed. And here I think if you go watch the Hell Maw video, you already see where you're going for. Obviously to... oh wait, I will need to put back these. There is one wall that you need to break, actually. Now the garage door is facing outside, but you can make it face inside. And here there is like this wall that you should remove from by using pickaxes. I don't remember if you had to remove this one. So that is gonna be your Hell Maw entrance. And yeah, actually I had to remove this one also. That's only like 10 pickaxe, I think, per wall. And here you are. Now you can invert this. Let me remove it. Here you are. You can go for the next steps. And here you are. From the safety of a starter, you... Come on. Here. So, here's gonna be your entrance. Your Hell Maw entrance. With that half triangle. That half wall. Like this. That you're gonna put metal, or as explained in the Evil Watch video. And here you are. Here you're having you just finish it. I'm not gonna explain how to do the rest, but you just watch the Evil Watch video, as I said. And here you just finish it. You have your entrance here, your other loot room here, your one loot room in these two triangles. Here you will add 2 extra triangles and have the high loot room with the 2 small boxes. And here you are. Of course, you're gonna have to remove all of this. The shotguns that you might have put it outside. And make this metal. You're gonna remove this, break this, and pick your ladders. And now you remove this also, of course. And now you can add the second, you can add the box here, the loot room that goes at half height here. And here you are. You're having the Hell Maw. Then by time, like step by step, add the rest of the honeycomb and everything, and your base is ready. You see that you're there. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Sorry if I wasn't like my speech wasn't structured. It's my first video, I'm not used to it, and I don't know if I'm gonna do a montage because it takes a lot of time, and I'm not a professional YouTuber. I'm just like playing and want to share with you my designs. So here it is. I hope you liked it. I hope it will help you. I know that these loot rooms are not like... I know that it has been patched and they appear near you. The statues appear near you, but I mean, you're free to put whatever working at the moment loot room you want. The goal here is just to have a starter that allows you to go to the Hell Maw. I'm gonna make other videos to show you the base design I was thinking of, and for solo or small groups that is really cheap. I will... this starter was actually field tested. I did it and I ended up building this in a vanilla server. It was a 1-month server, and I wasn't really efficient because I don't especially... I have like 300 at the time of that video. I have like 300 hours on Rust, so I wasn't really efficient while I was playing. I spent 10 days to finish the Hell Maw. I actually filmed myself playing, but the montage takes a lot of time, so I don't think I'm gonna make a video of when I field tested this. But that's it. Here you are. You have a good starter or side base that you can make it. You can stop here, and you already have a small base. You can add the honeycombs if you want. Here's the reminder of the cost of it. Wait, here we are. Here's the reminder of the cost. And that's it. I hope it will help you, and give me your feedbacks, what you think about it, if it protected you well, if you think there is some modification you would like to add to it, and see you for the next video. So it was Avier, and bye.